In the winter of 2006, the quiet town of Brookfield seemed peaceful, with empty streets and almost no serious crime. One morning, Officer Daniel Morris arrived at the small police station and began sorting the daily mail. Among the routine letters and paperwork, one envelope immediately caught his attention. The envelope had messy handwriting and only 3 words written on the front: "For the police." Curious and slightly uneasy, Daniel slowly opened the mysterious envelope. Inside was a single sheet of paper, and the message quickly made him feel uneasy. The letter said the truth could be found at an abandoned warehouse on West Street. Daniel showed the strange message to his partner, Officer Mark Peterson. After discussing it for a moment, the officers decided to investigate the location. That afternoon, they drove their police car toward the old warehouse outside town. The building looked abandoned, surrounded by weeds and broken fences. Carefully, the officers pushed open the rusty warehouse door. Inside, the building was dark, dusty, and completely silent. The 2 officers began searching the warehouse with their flashlights. Suddenly, Mark noticed something unusual on the floor. One patch of dirt looked fresh, as if it had been disturbed. Daniel shined his flashlight on the suspicious area to get a closer look. Realizing something might be wrong, the officers called for backup. Soon, investigators arrived with tools and placed police tape around the building. An excavation team began digging into the warehouse floor. Slowly, the workers removed dirt and debris from the ground. Then suddenly, one worker uncovered something shocking: a human bone. The abandoned warehouse instantly became an official crime scene. Forensic investigators carefully collected evidence from the area. As the digging continued, more human remains were discovered beneath the floor. The forensic team carefully placed the remains into evidence bags. Back at the station, detectives began reviewing the evidence. Forensic experts examined the remains in a laboratory. Soon, investigators received a shocking identification report. The remains belonged to a man named Robert Hayes. Detectives placed Robert's photo on the investigation board and searched for connections. One name quickly appeared as a possible suspect: Stephen Clark. Police brought Stephen in for questioning. He sat under the interrogation light, trying to remain calm. Detectives showed him the evidence they had discovered. They even presented security footage from a nearby gas station. As the questioning continued, Stephen began to look increasingly nervous. Finally, he broke down and confessed to the crime. He admitted that years earlier, he had argued with Robert inside the warehouse. During the argument, Stephen killed him in a moment of anger. Panicking, he buried the body beneath the warehouse floor. Police arrested Stephen and placed him in handcuffs. After years of mystery, the cold case was finally solved. But one strange question still remained: who had sent the anonymous letter to the police? The mysterious envelope still sat quietly on the desk. The investigation board now showed a solved case, but the sender of the letter was never identified. The mysterious envelope slowly faded into darkness, and to this day, no one knows who revealed the hidden crime.